Welcome to the Fanmade Kill Count, where we count the deaths in our favorite YouTube videos, or in this case, attractions. It's your host TBN961, and this will be a first in my channel, and maybe even in kill count history, because I don't really think people have kill counted attractions. I could be wrong though. We will be kill counting Transformers the Ride 3D, located in Universal Studios Florida, Hollywood, Singapore, and Beijing, and made in different years. If you don't know what Universal Studios is, then it's a theme park made by, sponsored by Universal and Comcast, which, has in charge with NBC and, talk shows and all that stuff. But what about this ride? What is this ride about? And what even is this ride in the first place? Well, this ride is a 3D motion simulation. Sure, the simulator rides are kind of mid, but this one's actually one of the good ones, and it's actually my favorite ride in Universal Studios Florida, being a really good ride in my opinion. As a Universal enjoyer, and I love the Universal parks and everything, obviously I have to kill count this because I feel like it's just a match made in heaven. It has kills, it's a first for this channel, and it's just Transformers and Universal combined, and it's a really cool ride. It's just really good, and I just had to kill count it. The ride basically follows that we are recruits for Nest, which is basically the little association in the Michael Bay universe, which basically stop the Decepticons, and we team up with the Autobots. And basically we have to stop the Decepticons for going after the Allspark, which is basically this really crystal object that is very powerful if it goes on the wrong hands. And the Decepticons want them, so we have to go stop them with this actual Transformer character named Evac, which was made actual for this ride. So I guess you could say Universal really said, "My OC don't steal." So Side note, if you don't know what Transformers is, it used to be a toy line in Japan in the early 80s, but then it became an American TV show, and it just became pretty popular worldwide after that. Basically, it's about two factions: the Autobots, which fight for good, like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and the Decepticons that fight for evil and tyranny, like Megatron and My Glorious King Starscream. And then late 2000s, Michael Bay decided to make some live action movies, and I will say some of them are pretty good, but some of them are pretty ass. And hey, recently we did get this masterpiece known as Transformers 1, so there's that. So yeah, this ride's actually very interesting, and I really like it, and we're gonna break down through it. So how many Decepticons and even people die in this ride? Well, we'll find out in the kills. Hold up there, present TBM. This is future TBM speaking really quick. I just have to go over some things quickly. First off, this is a theme park ride, so actual footage is going to be a bit blurry and a bit weird, because mind you, it is a 3D ride, so some filmings are going to be weird and stuff. Also, all the footage I have is made by Universal Creative and Paramount only, and the footage I'm getting right now for this YouTube video is made by Unisounds on YouTube, so shout out to him. So yeah, let's get back to the kills. This ride begins with our vehicle, Evac, saying that, hey, it's mission time and we gotta go. And then we go right into the action with this. We see the Allspark getting caught, but the Decepticon Ravage appears and just takes the Allspark, breaks the crystal, and just grabs it by his mouth, kind of taunting us before he leaves our ride vehicle. Then we cut to this scene with Bumblebee appearing, and then we have another Decepticon sideways. Ravage tries to grab Bumblebee, but Bumblebee grabs him on, and he freaking decapitates him right off the bat. Holy. After that, Bumblebee gets the Allspark for us to take care of, and then Sideways tries to sneak attack, but Bumblebee breaks his hand and snaps his neck, killing him off. Holy shit. Anyways, after that ordeal, we go to the streets, and this is personally my favorite scene of the whole ride. It's just by how cool and how much action there is. Optimus Prime appears, and then he says this iconic line.
Autobots, run! I got Megatron!
This is just a cool scene. I fucking love this scene, bruh. While Optimus Prime is taking Megatron to Backshot Boulevard, we then see another Decepticon, Grindor, or Blackout. I don't know, they look the fucking same. We then go to train tracks, and it looks like it's over, but a train just kind of rips off his hand, and Grindor just kind of gives up. And no, I will not be counting Grindor or I'm just gonna say Grind. I'm not gonna be counting Grindor in the kill count, because you can clearly see, yeah, his arm got ripped off, but hey, he's still alive. He's like, oh no, fuck this shit, I'm out. And he left. So hey, he's still alive, so why at him? After that, we cut to Megatron grabbing our vehicle, and it looks like it's over for us. However, we reverse our thrusters, and a few sprinklers come off, stunning Megatron. So hey, we're good for now. And fun fact, in this ride, you actually get a bit wet in this scene because some water comes out and it gets you a bit wet. So hey, pretty good attention to detail if you ask me. Now, I don't know why water stuns Megatron, but roll with it. Then we cut to this construction site, and yep, you guessed it, Megatron is on our asses again, trying to take us down for the Allspark. But then we have Optimus Prime appearing and attacking him. Then Megatron with his blaster proceeds to shoot us, and it missed. Holy air bomb, bro. How do you miss that? Another cool attention to detail is in the actual ride POV when he shoots the bullet. The room gets a bit warmer because the bullet, and you can actually see a bit of an effect of it missing the wall. So yeah, another airball by Megatron. Our ride vehicle then gets sucked to a vortex, but none other than Devastator, the Constructicon. You know Devastator, the robot that showed his balls in the second movie. Very tough. Oh, hi Ratchet. Luckily, we managed to escape the vortex and we fall down. And hey, we see Ironhide. Hope nothing bad happens to him in the third movie. Then we cut to another one of my goats, Sideswipe, my homie, saying that, hey, why are we here? And then we get Bone Crusher, another Decepticon, trying to attack us. That's not much for us though, because then we get a third kill of Sideswipe and the Riders shooting Bone Crusher. Pretty cool. But then we get sucked up by Devastator, but nothing really happens, but whatever. But then finally, my goat Starscream arrives. Let's freaking go. Then Starscream just kind of yeets us to this room. I don't really know what this is supposed to be, but I guess the construction site. Then we cut the holy shit. Optimus Prime just got his ass beat by Megatron. Megatron then digs into our vehicle, pause, and then Optimus Prime tries to distract him. But nope, that still means he got freaking jabbed by Megatron, but don't worry, he's still alive because of plot armor, so we're good. And then luckily we get a rescue helicopter to get us out of here, but holy shit, it just got blown up by Starscream, giving us 2 more kills on the count. Holy shit. Now, I will be counting 2 kills in the helicopter explosion, because helicopters have a co-pilot, and honestly, that's 2 people, and also there's no way in fuck that those people survive from an explosion and, you know, landing on impact. So yeah, that's why I'm counting them. And after that, Starscream just kind of gets out of here. Cool. It looks like all hope is lost because then Megatron appears, but holy shit, Optimus Prime just charges at him. Then we decide to finally fight Megatron. We go after him, and then we finally kill off Megatron by jabbing the Allspark to his chest, killing him off and falling off a cliff, Mask of Doom style. Hell yeah. I know Optimus fell too, but don't worry, he's fine. And it looks like we're about to go into the count, but no, we luckily get saved by Bumblebee last second. Holy glaze. And then we cut to Optimus telling us to report in and says this.
Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters.
Now, the ride is over, but I do have to show you guys something. The reason why I counted Megatron dying is because in the end of the ride, you actually see a physical model of Megatron getting just crushed there and then with his eyes open, but you see that his eyes fade out and yeah, he's cooked. So he's going to the count. And the ride ends just like that. Pretty good ride. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This ride is really fun, and honestly, I really appreciate for what it's doing. Now, I will say it's not the best ride in Universal. I mean, come on, Epic Universe and Dinosaur Adventure has way better rides. But it's still a really good one, and it's in my top 10. So, how many Decepticons and even pilots died in this ride? Let's find out the numbers. You know, I will say, it is kind of crazy how Megatron died like that. You know, he didn't really see it coming.
You never see it coming.
About 6 people died in Transformers Ride 3D from what I know, being 4 Decepticons and 2 unfortunate pilots, giving us this pretty interesting pie chart. With a runtime of 4 minutes and 10 seconds, that gives a kill on average every 41.7 seconds. Excellent shotgun for the best kill in this ride definitely goes to Ravage. This dude just got decapitated with ease, that's insane. Lame Clear for the worst kill of this ride probably goes to Bone Crusher. It is a cool death, don't get me wrong, but simple gunshots, it's kind of lackluster. And the Creative Chainsaw for the most creative kill will probably go to Megatron. Sure, him falling off the cliff, it's not bad, but I will say him getting jabbed with the thing he wanted to get was a pretty interesting way to die. And you see his dead body in the end of the ride, so that's a really cool touch. And that's it. Transformers The Ride 3D was a 3D simulator ride made by Universal Creative as well as Paramount. And I will say this is one of my favorite rides in Universal Studios Orlando, just being a very fast-paced and epic battle between us and the Decepticons, and, you know, I love Transformers. You could kind of tell from the back. But, yeah, and that's pretty much all I have to say for that right now. As for the next kill count, honestly, I don't really know. It could be Mask of Doom 3 if Mark makes it and it's good, I don't know. It could be that Mario vs. Freddy thing from Lehugeny, I don't fucking know how to say his name. And look, I will not be surprised if I get a copyright claim by Universal or Paramount Pictures. I honestly don't. I saw it coming. No Persona though. And yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much all I have to say right now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and See you guys in the next video. Peace out.